It's a lovely morning and warm welcome to the program. Kunle Ario is my name. Nigeria has commenced the production of petrol for the first time in the last 28 years, thanks to the 650,000 barrels per day Dangote refinery. This will bring much needed relief to Nigerians currently experiencing excruciating petrol scarcity in towns and cities across the country. Nigeria, which consumes about 66 million liters of petrol daily, currently spends a huge chunk of its budget exceeding $10 billion on the importation of the PMS every year. Dangote product hitting the market is expected to save the country several billions of dollars in foreign exchange, as well as enhance the local availability of the critical fuel heavily used by businesses and homes. So today we're taking a look at how impactful the Dangote product will be to Nigerians. My guest is already here. We'll take a break now. When we'll come back, we'll hit the ground on the place to stay with us. Welcome back. Just yesterday we had a sharing news of Dangote petrol actually hitting the market, and we also expect that product will get to various filling stations in the next 24 hours. And so that's our talking point this morning. And I have my guest in the studio to do justice to it. I have Mr. Ofowala Akinjo, an economist. It's a pleasure to have you on the show today.
Thank you very much.
How did you receive the news yesterday?
Yeah, we're very happy. It's a good news that we have the local refinery that will be functioning, that will keep production, not like the moribunds that are controlled by the government. You know, when this administration came on board, they said before December we were going to have our refinery in Port Harcourt working. But I have always said, even in this program, that is political promise. But this is realistic. You know, Dangote is a serious-minded person, and when it's set, when it's ready, it's ready, and I'm very happy about it.
Maybe this is an example of the fact that the government has no business in doing business.
Yeah, I've always argued that government already have it, and that is why I still support the policy of Osrc to sell up all the refineries. And then when Jaya came on board, did the reverse. But I've always said that in a capitalistic economy, if you want to grow an economy, you need to encourage private people to drive business. Government doesn't have business in all this kind of petroleum stuff. It is better you leave it in the hands of the business people, and you make it very competitive. So you drive a capitalistic economy where market forces will dictate the price. That is, it will become a competitive market, and that will still make us talk about re-licensing more people to have refinery.
We'll still come to that, but let's look at how impactful this will be to the Nigerian economy and also ordinary man on the street, as the product also likely to hit at the filling stations in the next 24 hours.
Yeah, in fact, if you go out in the street of Accra now, almost all the stations are closed.
Okay.
In fact, if you want to count now, I'm not sure we can count up to 10 stations, filling stations are selling.
Why?
Probably price. Some of the prices increase expectation, and some of them doesn't have the product because
you were all expecting to get that news and you don't know what exactly is going to come out, what
price
come out thereafter. But actually, the NNPC also, in a way, because when you also visit MNPC stations yesterday, also discovered that all the prices have also been jacked up.
To 8, I think 855. I think there's an unofficial announcement of the price. But that tells you the inflationary rates that we'll experience in the next few days and weeks. So, in fact, we are just passing through the record times before now, but I know it will get tougher with this petrol increase. But with Dangote coming on board, because I don't know, but Dangote is trying to give us a 700 naira to cushion the.
But I said he does not have the capacity or the power to fix the price.
Yeah, he says so. But if and that would still make us to talk about monopolizing the market for Dangote alone. And the other modular refinery that is about coming up to around Port Harcourt is also promising.
But Dangote himself has also talked so much about what's going to be the impact of petrol coming out of that refinery. He also talked because when you're unveiling the development yesterday, you talked so much about it. Let's take a listen to what Dangote actually said about that refinery, and also that refinery is also producing petrol as we speak. So let's listen to him.
Right now, as we have this refinery working, it will show the true consumption of Nigeria. We can track every single loaded trucks, and we will try as much as possible to track the loaded ships. Trucks, we can tell you where they are, just like now in some of the projects that we do, we can tell you exactly the consumption pattern and co. This refinery will actually change the entire dynamics, not only in Nigeria but in sub-Saharan Africa. The capacity that we have will not only meet up with the Nigeria's demand, will meet up the demand of the sub-Saharan Africa at least. This is the sample. This is the sample of the petrol. It might be a little bit, you see it like a different color, but that's the real this. So you are now going to have good petrol where the engines of your vehicles will last longer. You will not be having an engine issue, which a lot of us were having. It won't happen at all. The quality here will match that of quality of anywhere in the world. US, America, we will make sure that nobody will beat us in terms of quality. As soon as we finalize with the NMPC, our products will start going into the market. And again, like what I said today, we actually help to restore industry and manufacturing. We will begin real import substitution, which is what we have, saving our nation foreign exchange, and also earning foreign exchange, which will stabilize the naira, like what I said earlier on, and it will also help bring down inflation and cost of living. We have what you call the demand of polypropylene. There's a demand of polypropylene in the country. Nigeria from October will not import any more polypropylene, which used to be about 250,000 tons. No more imports of polypropylene. We will satisfy the market 100%.
That was Alaji Dangote actually talking about the product. That's a Dangote refinery, and the product is actually coming out of that refinery. And I see here with me in the studio, I see how Mr. Ufowola Akinjo and economist and together we're taking a look at that. They actually listened to Alaji Dangote, and he talked about the benefits of that we should expect from there. They talked about tracking of trucks. They talked about foreign exchange, pricing, and also inflation and cost of living. But let's take it one after the other. Let's look at the foreign exchange as a sort of that again will assist Nigeria in terms of foreign exchange. How?
A lot. If you want to have a favorable balance of trade with other economies, you need to have a scenario where you import more, or you import less and export more. And I think our trade has been very bad based on we import more. And one of the things we import here is the crude, again, the petrol. So now if Dangote is on board, we just have to give Dangote the crude and Dangote produce. So we are going to reduce the importation. So, and that will go a long way to help.
You even said that from October we will not import
petrol. It's a very good thing for the economy. So it's going to help us in terms of balance of payment, trade with other economy. So, and that will be very helpful. Just imagine the billions of dollars we use in exporting and importing.
Helpful how? Does it mean that it will also assist the naira?
Yeah, it will help. It will help. It's going to help us stabilize a lot in the economy. If we can get this right, if Dangote can actually meet the production quota, what we need in Nigeria, we're good. Because what we need to export will just have to be those that we are supplying, those that are buying. So, but the ones that we are, the case is this: you have to export and import again. You have to export the crude out of the country, then import the finished product here. So, look at the cost. The
landing cost and logistics.
Yeah, look at so naturally, if competition now drives it, naturally the price will have to fall. Because if we now encourage more people into it, naturally it will help us. And that is a good one for us.
No, the news we also got yesterday is that the NNPCL will also buy the refined product from Dangote and in turn sell to marketers. How do they react to that?
Yeah, for me, I don't think that is good enough, because I don't see the business of NNPC there. Why would NNPC have to go and buy from Dangote? Is NNPC a body that is for profit here? No. If Dangote refine, why can't the marketers go to
NNPC is also in business.
For me, I think the best would be the shame for NNPC should be cut off. It should be directly let, just like the way Dangote Cement is, that the marketers have to go there, the main distributors supply directly. So why won't the marketers go there, register with Dangote and have it? Because with the NNPC again, we are still going to encourage corruption. The idea of subsidy and the rest, Dangote said something that is very jarring that we have to note there. He said, we are going to know the true consumption of Nigeria.
Exactly, tracking.
Yeah. So now, if we are going to NNPC again, corruption again, I think all this bottleneck again will come in. I don't think we need to NNPC to sell to buy from Dangote. Rather, let the marketers buy. And Dangote gives the price, just like cement is open to people. We have so many distributors. We go there, buy from anybody. And even individual as it is now, through distributor, access Dangote petrochemical. Why not? So why we do have to go through NNPC? You want those directors again to start stealing money? Corruption, they start, manipulations will start coming. For me, the government have to cut that shame, let the marketers go directly to Dangote, know their trust, take it to
the other issue is the issue of smuggling, but that's also, government has also implement on price of petrol of smuggling. Like, we won't be able to curb what the marketers are actually doing in terms of smuggling the product out of country. And Dangote has also come to say that there will be proper tracking of trucks taking product from its refinery. Do you think that will also curb smuggling of the product?
Yeah, it will. For me, I don't know. I have so much confidence in Dangote.
Okay.
I see him as somebody who is extremely serious, completely a business person. So tracking, I think it's not like NNPC where they cannot give you records. Dangote will give us records of the production, and we're going to have records of those marketers. That's why I don't want it to go through NNPC. They're going to give us the marketers, and before you can register, there will be condition for you to be registered as Dangote sub-marketer. So we will have marketer and sub-marketer. So maybe number of filling stations you have and the rest before they can register you. And now this is Nigeria where Dangote, as it is, even Dangote Cement, Dangote tracks all the vehicles to where they're supposed to deliver to. So I'm not saying that totally there won't be
share practices,
but now it will be reduced. Unlike what we have.
As it is today, we cannot say the exact.
Nobody can even give figure of the consumption.
exactly, global consumption.
You cannot. But as it is with Dangote in the next few months, 1 year, we're able to have accurate figure. Even if statistically we may not be accurate, but we will be close to it. It will be better than what we have. Unlike what we have now, where some people are just feeding fat and you just one director in NNPC, you just believe that it's richer than the government of the state. So we'll have a better system with this government.
But to ordinary Nigerians, what they will expect to see is to see the prices of products coming down. Talk about diesel, you talk about the PMS, the petrol, but they want the prices to come down. Are you also in this school of thought?
Yeah, we will have it over time, but we may not have it in the immediate.
Why would that be in the immediate?
Yeah, you see, Dangote is a businessman, and Dangote is out to make business. And if truly government will remove the entire subsidy, like they claimed, which we also understand now that government is paying subsidy, now it's a sector that the man is out to make profit. So, and now with this, except we are going to encourage a lot of modular refineries to come on board, Dangote will still dictate the price. And this is a monopolistic market. So he's the only person in charge. So whatever price he gives us is what we take. And but I can still assure you that Dangote price will still be better than the imported price.
Okay.
I can that because his cost of production is less than the cost of exporting and importing. So Dangote will still give us a better price to what we used to have. But in the short run, he might be running after recovering the bank debt and the rest, so he might not be ready to really compromise or reduce price because he might have a timeline of maybe 10 years for him to recoup the capital. So he might not want to reduce the price. But in the long run, when competitors, when others, modular refineries and other Nigerians, other people come on board to invest in refinery. We now have about 5-6 refineries in natural.
You're talking about the monopoly because some people have also raised that concern that now that Dangote is also in charge of cement, now the price is not too good as expected by Nigerians. And now the monopoly might also come in this regard, except if we have Wari and then Port Harcourt refinery is also working, or if you also have other Nigerians are also showing interest, also coming on board to also build refineries. But building refineries is also capital intensive, and I think that is why people are not so much showing interest in coming on board. So what would you advise people now?
Yeah, you see, in Nigeria, all of us want to wait and see somebody doing it successfully. You know, we are a set of people that want to see somebody who have done it, and Dangote has taken those steps to do this now. And I can assure you, in the next few years, people bringing money, joining together to build refinery. Like you said in the area of cement, I want to quickly go down memory lane. Lafarge was on top of the market, was the market leader before Dangote came on board. And I could say vividly about 15 years ago or thereabout, Dangote came with for 1.5. At then, Lafarge was 2.8. So Dangote forced the price of cement. And I think today now we now have Boa, we have Dangote, we have Lafarge and the rest. So
but yet the price has refused to come down.
It can't come down based on, just imagine the cost. This are for you to buy diesel, they have to run on gas and diesel. You have to. If Dangote is the problem, Dangote cement is the problem. Why won't Boa go for 5,000 plus? Why tell you and go for that? That means the problem is not Dangote cement. Is that the cost of production is high.
So what can you also say about this federal government actually considering that Dangote should buy crude in Naira?
Yeah, but why would we? You see, we cannot continue to say we should be trading in dollars. It is better. Why would you buy Naira?
So what's the difference as in it now?
The difference is that you see, it cannot continue to encourage a dollar economy. Let us encourage our Naira. And that is because we do most of our transactions in dollar, so the dollar keep appreciating the value. I can't trade. Like if I have opportunity today, I will even encourage that the entire Africa use a single currency, and that we can strengthen the currency and also compete with dollars. But that is not the case. So why do I have to come and buy from you with dollar?
I asked you that question because I also know that crude business is also dictated by international markets. So if dollars is being sold at international market, for example, maybe $2 or $3 per barrel or thereabouts, and the government is also buying Naira. So how will they also get all of that? And also take into consideration what other countries are also saying, the players in the industry are also saying that the Dangote refinery will bring down the market.
No. I think here, it's for the benefit of Nigerians. So anything government is doing here is to bring about better standards of living for the people, to reduce the cost of living for the people so that they can have a better life. Things are tough. So it is not about there's an official rate for dollar. And if you are selling to Dangote in Naira, you can be calculated at artificial rate, not the black market rate. So, and that will not have anything to do with
international market.
No. So, but as long as this will help average man in the streets of Akure, for them to access better life, I think it's good.
And that would have talked so much about the quality of the products.
Yeah.
What's your reaction to that?
I sincerely, I still say again, I believe in that. And I want to believe that it's going to do the right thing. Because
no, I mean the quality.
The quality, yes, I believe in the quality that I'm going to offer. Because when it came on board with cement in a few years, I'm sure about 15 years ago, today is competing very, very well. In fact, it's sending practically all the other cements out of the market. So, and that tells you that as it's coming, I want to believe in it. And I believe in what is right.
So, in summary, how impactful do you think this will invariably have on Nigerians?
Yeah, in the short run, you might not really feel it, but in the long run, it's the best thing that ever come. So, coming on board, I started during Jonathan time. Now, Tinubu's administration will be president. But in the next few years, we'll be happy with the better for all of us.
For 28 years, and really produce petrol here.
And I'm sure I also encourage that they sell of the Wari, Kaduna, to private investors.
Former President Bassel has also talked about this refineries we talked about that they cannot get people to buy them because of the capacity of the refineries. Do you think that's also why we are not getting buyers for them?
I think Dangote wanted to buy it already then. Dangote would have come to buy to build this new refinery, but that policy was reversed by Ato. So if today, I'm sure in the next few 60 people that will offer to buy it. And I know a lot of things would have decayed as too many structural